What's up everybody, it is Daydreamz. Welcome back to another late night video here on the channel. So guys, I actually just did something that was pretty cool and I had to show you guys because I think it's actually the best prize that you can possibly get. Not that you can possibly get, but for your odds of hitting it, it's the best one on the lucky wheel. So I was just playing the lucky wheel. They did an update on the lucky wheel or something and they didn't tell us, or I didn't see it. So I've been spinning the lucky wheel a lot, guys, and I've been noticing that usually you have about a 33% chance of hitting one of the chests, but lately it seems like it's only like a 5% chance. Literally, it takes like 20 spins to hit the lucky chest. So after a few lucky chests, I actually got lucky, and I hit what I think is the best, chest that you can hit consistently, and it's this one here. So as you can see, you've got the teleport times 5, and I was lucky enough to get the teleport with the multiplier times 5. That's 10,000 gold, not to mention the 950 gold 8 hours speed up as well. So you can't beat it, guys. And like I said with the lucky wheel, you only want to play the lucky wheel when you have 260 dragon coins, because that's how many dragon coins it takes to open number 1 through 9, because it doubles each time. So you need 260 coins. Remember that. Don't start it unless you got 260 coins or close enough to where you can buy your way to the 260 coins. But remember, guys, dragon coins are very expensive. Rarely are you going to get lucky enough to consistently profit off of the dragon coins. This is, gambling. This is an actual gamble. You're not, you can take calculated risk with it, but you don't want to be actually spending your real hard-earned or hard-bought gold on dragon coins, because you only get 50 for 1,000 gold. So think about, it costs over 5,000 gold to open every chest, so it's not a joke. And remember, the last chest takes almost 1,500 gold on its own, so it's no joke. It takes a lot of gold opening. So when you get these dragon coins from like all the events that you do, and a lot of times some of the gathering events or monster events will give you dragon coins in like the special chest, and then of course with the Dark Knight event, and then other events you do, whatever they might be, you get dragon coins. They're very valuable, but when saved up in bulk, 260 to be exact. So I got my 260 dragon coins, and I had so many, copper coins that if you have the time, you can sit here and hit this thing a couple hundred times so you can find that perfect chest. You want to find that perfect chest every time. This is the perfect chest. Now, had I played this hand and I hit the multiplier right away, it might not really be worth. If I hit the multiplier in the first 3, I'm only out 5 coins. But if I do it on, like right now, if I had just hit the multiplier, I'm already so deep in, I might as well take the 5 8-hour speed ups and the teleport. But if you hit the multiplier early, it might not be worth it just for a 2,000 gold teleport to spend 5,000 dragon coins. So keep that in mind. But we did get the 8-hour speed up plus the 5 advanced teleports, so we're going to be using those bad boys. The next season of the Dragon campaign is coming up, guys, and as you know, that's where my heart is. The Dragon campaign is what this game, it makes this game so great because no one gets hurt at the end. You can zero someone, you can take people out, you can be a big bully, but at the end of the day, everyone goes in their own happy directions. You're just going to be a little butthurt that you lost for a couple hours, and then you get over it. But if you zero someone like that in a real battle, it ruins some, you can lose a year's worth of work. So guys, that's why the Dragon campaign is so amazing, and that's what the future of this game is cross-kingdom events. So a couple of you guys have been leaving comments about this new duel feature. I just noticed in my SBIP, I've got to get I'm waiting for a good badge pack that has, good stuff, because now that I can take my time a little bit, because I'm not really rushing. I'm trying to get to Prestige 5 as quick as possible, but I don't really have the Mithril until a Mithril pack comes up, and I'm not really rushing, so I haven't been really paying attention. I'm just going to do that because you can get a lot of times in the market, and instead of spending 1,500 gold on those, you can find them here for 1,250, or you can get the 3 one-days for 500, so it's a lot cheaper than actually just spending the gold. I try to get any deal that I can possibly get. As you guys can see, I don't have a second builder going right now because I'm just focusing on that Prestige 5, man. Like I said, you guys know I'm not a big spender. There are some big spenders out there who are just, got 100 million power, going around just smashing people. I cannot be that exciting. I don't spend like that. I'm trying to cut a profit, not, go in deep like that. But You know, I can't change the past. I've already went in a little bit too deep, so I don't know why I just put my foot in my mouth there. But anyways, guys, you guys have been asking me about this duel feature, and I think it's terrible. I think anything that they spend time on that is for literally less than 1% of the population of the game is stupid. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And, you know, I'm not really trying to throw shade at them. They just need they need a consultant to actually, you know, greenlight these decisions that they make, because, you know, they have a great game here, and it already has a huge base. But if a small game made the decisions that the Clash of Kings developers have been making, yeah, it probably would die out like some of these others have. But, you know, I'm here for hire. Just, you know, check with me before you greenlight some of these things, and I would tell you, why spend your time developing something in the game that's only going to be used by 0.5% of the population of the game? Let's see how many level 45 lords there are in Kingdom 440. Lord ranking, Lord level ranking, and we have one. We have one person with a 45 lord that can do the dual skill and come around and bully everyone in the kingdom. Great job. Let's see how many 43 lords we have that can use the level 43 equipment. It was just a waste. At least, you know. So at least you got 8 people that can enjoy the level 43 equipment, but you got to do things that everybody can enjoy. The Tree of Life, everybody can enjoy. You know, a lot of these other updates, everybody can enjoy. I know you got to do some things for that big spender to keep them digging deeper in their pockets. You know, just keeping it real. That, you know, that's the game we play, the game we choose to play, and the game that we love. But it's just a little bit disheartening when they're spending so much time. They could be spending that time into another cross-kingdom event like the Dragon Campaign, but something even cooler. There's so many more things they could be focusing their attention on rather than the duel. I get it. I get what they were thinking, but their execution on these updates are a little off, in my opinion. I know a lot of you guys are saying the same thing, when just, you can't keep giving one player these godlike abilities. Now, I know that they're a business, and there's a whole business side of this thing. I'm not stupid, but at the same time, you got to be thinking about the long term of your game and the health of your game. And, you know, when they make mistakes, we got to call them out on it, because if not, they're just going to keep running the game into the ground. And you got to remember that we're investors in this game. We have invested our time and money into the game. So, you know, when they make mistakes, it's hurting us. Because say they do something tomorrow that's going to get us all zeroed. Say they just make some godlike ability where someone can pop your bubble and zero you when you're sleeping. You know, some of us are out thousands of dollars. Some of us are out tens of thousands of dollars. So you got to really hold the developers of the game accountable. And I say that for all games that you have to pay to play. You can't just, you know, let them roam free. And that's why us as YouTubers and influencers, we have to actually, you know, get together and say, you can't just keep doing these things that are useless to 99% of the game. It doesn't make sense to me. But I know, I understand what they're trying to do with it, guys. But tell me what you guys think about the duel feature in the comment section below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you even know anybody that can use it? Can you get me some footage of the duel being used? Because I know I can't use it. I guess I could ask Slayer to use it and see if he can get me some footage. But I don't think he's gonna want to mess with you know, getting the footage for me. But right now, guys, we are just gathering that mithril because basically, as long as we can keep every 2 days, get 700,000 mithril, which we're ahead of schedule on, by the way. Every 2 days, we're getting 700,000 mithril. We're going to have this wonder done in a couple of days, and then the castle is actually going to go faster than the wonder, guys, because the castle, I'll show you in a second, it only takes 100,000 or so mithril, and the wonder takes 750,000, so that mithril has actually been the hardest part, and I haven't seen a mithril pack in like 2 weeks. I thought it was in the weekly rotation. Maybe I missed it, but I've been looking every day, and I haven't seen the mithril pack, and, you know, it's, I just want to get it done. I want to get it done. I want to have the extra 2 wings on there. Personally, I think it would have been better if they would have put more castle levels in the game rather than the wings. I think they just went for the shortcut with that, if we're just being brutally honest in this episode here. But, you know, they did what they did. I hope that they correct it in the future. That would be a really good update and make the game a lot cleaner and crisper, because in history, no castles have had wings. This isn't you know, we're getting into like the Clash of Clans territory where shit's like make-believe, like Hog Riders and, you know, these goofy characters like the Witch and stuff. You know, that's why we like these medieval games, is they have something primal in us, like some realness, some raw, real war. And, you know, we're pretty sick animals, and we like that shit. So, that's basically why I like war games. I've always been attracted to Age of Empires. That's why it's crazy. Certain countries are attracted to certain games more than others. Like, in Age of Empires, which is like the grandfather of Clash of Kings, there were tons of Chinese, there were tons of Brazilian, there were tons of Russian players that just love that game. Now, I don't know if it's because they have big populations, and maybe I'm just crazy, but it just seems like they love these war games over these, like, magical games. Like StarCraft is to Clash of Clans what Age of Empires is to Clash of Kings, if that makes sense to you. So, we're just grinding away, guys. That's what you got to do in this game, is you got to be a grinder. If you're not a grinder, you better be a huge spender. And if you're not willing to grind, then you're probably wasting your time. I hope that these tips that I give you help you some. But if you're not wanting to grind and surround your castle with farms, like, you know, that's what's great about Kingdom 1545. And I meant to do a video in there today, but there wasn't really anything to really record. I'm going to do a good video there tomorrow, and I've got a great live stream coming from there this week. A lot of you guys already know about it. It's going to be epic. But besides that, it's pretty slow. You know, we're in control of the kingdom. We have one small alliance. It's like, you know, they're like flies or wasps. They come in, they'll sting someone, and then they leave. And, you know, we only have a couple people with a skill attack. It's early in the kingdom. It's hard to get 38 Lord. Even as a spender, it's hard to get 38 Lord this early in the kingdom unless you focus on those XP packs, which aren't really worth the money. I hate to say it, they're not really worth the money. It's not really worth $100 when you could be getting all those speed ups and everything. And we've already got someone SVIP 10 in Kingdom 1545, which is absolutely amazing. He just focused really heavily on the SVIP packs and you know, the double gold packs. And you know, he played it smart, and he actually got it at a very good value. I'm a little bit impressed with his decision making and patience with that matter. But guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Remember that when you're doing the lucky wheel, make sure you get the good prizes. Don't go wasting your lucky wheel. Remember that dragon coins are worth 50,000 gold per 1,000. When you go to the store to buy dragon coins, they're expensive as hell. So don't go wasting them on, you know, a 2,000 gold item. You have to really cherish the dragon coins. You can't just go blowing them. Now, I wish I could find them so that way I could show you guys. It's not letting me see the dragon coins. Where are the dragon coins? Are they in resources? They're in resources for some reason. They should be in others. But look, 100 dragon coins, 2,000 gold. So, like I said, around close to 5,000 gold for to open every chest. So you want to get at least that in value out of it. Now, you're not really spending, as long as you can get 4,000 gold or more, I think it's worth opening the chest. But if you can't, cut your losses at where you can. I just seen a really good dragon grapheme stone. Sorry for bouncing around, but 4,500 grapheme stones. But it's $100, man. I mean, I guess it'd be cool to get that 110% rewards for monster killing. Some of you guys have sent me some screenshots of what you get from these dragon words, and it's absolutely savage. It's it might be Plume, or it's down here somewhere, but basically you get 110% monster bonus. Like your prizes are times by 110%. That's savage. You guys are getting some monster rewards from that. But guys, thanks for coming back here every day and watching these videos, supporting the videos. If you can, please take a couple minutes out of your day to check out the 3 sponsored videos I did. The first one was Mobile Legends. It's a MOBA game like League of Legends. The second was Heroes Tactics. It's a turn-based RPG type game. If you could check that out, these help me a lot, guys. That's how I'm able to actually profit a little bit from this. And the third one was Warriors of Glory. So if you could take a look at them, I'll leave the links in the description. I know some of you ride or dies have already checked it out, and I do appreciate you for that. I've still got 2 more free $10 MOBA cards for Mobile Legends I got to give out, so I'll pick those 2 winners after this. I'll get at you guys, and thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow with 2 videos as promised. We're going to go hard for at least 30 days, 2 videos a day. I'll see you then. Hello. So guys, today's video is going to be on the Tree of Life. Now, it's a new building in the game, basically, and they give us instructions and stuff. And let's actually just go to the Tree of Life first. Let's just go check it out. You know, we'll get our hands dirty and you know, dig some dirt and build this Tree of Life. That was annoying as hell. So here's basically what it does. It gives you a little bit of buffs when you upgrade the Tree of Life. So right now it's got 6% attack for all alliance members. That's great. 800 marching troop size. You guys know that's my favorite